Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Lesson 10 of our Realistic Fiction unit. We're going to read our last Henry and Mudge book, and this is the real deal last book because I'm all out of Henry and Mudge books now. But the last one, it's called Henry and Mudge in the Funny Lunch. For today's assignment, you are going to be retelling the story. So when we retell the story, we use a few transition words, and I gave an example. So you can start by saying first, comma, what happened first. Then, in the next box, you can say next, what happened next. And then in the final box, you can say last, and then write what happened last. When we're writing, we use these words all the time. It will make your writing so much better. They're called transition words. So I want you to practice using those when you retell our story. So let's read Henry and Mudge in the Funny Lunch. Dad is behind the camera, and he's getting better every day. Say hi, Dad.
Hello, kids.
Henry and Mudge in the Funny Lunch. Mother's Day. One day in May, Henry and Henry's big dog Mudge were playing kickball with some friends. Kickball was better than catch because no one had to pick up the drooly ball. Mudge puts the kickball in his mouth. Suddenly, Henry remembered something. Mother's Day. Henry and his dad always made a funny lunch for Henry's mother on Mother's Day. One year they made tomato snowman. Another year they baked a sweet potato shoe. Mother's Day was only a day away. What would they make for lunch this year? Let's go find Mudge, Henry said, heading home. Mudge shook hands with all of Henry's friends before leaving. Mudge had very good manners. It looks like Mudge likes the attention. Henry's father hadn't forgotten Mother's Day. When Henry got home, his dad was making a grocery list. What are we fixing for Mother's Day lunch? Henry asked. Henry's father smiled. Something juicy, he said. Mudge wagged. He liked juicy things. Something crunchy, said Henry's father. Mudge wagged again. He liked crunchy things, too. Something you can really stretch out on, Henry's father said. Something juicy and crunchy that you can stretch out on? Asked Henry. What in the world is it? Anybody have a prediction? I have no clue. A pineapple sofa, said Henry's father. Mudge wagged and wagged and wagged. Juicy and crunchy and sofa were some of his favorite words. Mudge likes food and Mudge likes to sleep. Shopping. Henry and Mudge went grocery shopping with Henry's father. The grocery store owner was a cousin of Henry's father, so he always let Mudge in. Dog-friendly grocery store. Mudge loved grocery shopping. He got crackers as soon as he came through the door. While Henry and Henry's father bought things for Pineapple Sofa, Mudge walked around and sniffed. He sniffed and sniffed and sniffed. He sniffed the Fruity Puffs. He sniffed the Cocoa Chews. He even sniffed the Fishy Flakes. Now, I must say, if I was in a grocery store and a drooling dog was sniffing everything, I would be a little upset. Don't have your dog drool all over my food, please. No one minded because everyone in the store loved Mudge. Babies gave him their suckers and grandmas rubbed his head. They were all glad to see him. Soon the shopping was done. Henry and Mudge and Henry's father headed home. Henry and his dad laughed about the pineapple sofa that they were going to make. Henry's dad said that maybe it should be a sleep sofa. He said that maybe it should pull out into a watermelon bed. Henry giggled and giggled. He loved making funny food. Yum! On Mother's Day, Henry and Henry's father got to work. They cut pineapple cushions. They fixed marshmallow pillows. They made an apple father, a peach mother, a plum boy, and a kiwi dog. Then they set everything on top of a giant chocolate bar and served it to Henry's mother. "Happy Mother's Day," said Henry. Yum, said Henry's mother, clapping her hands. She shared the pineapple sofa with everyone, then gave each of them a big kiss. Later, as they rested on their real sofa, Henry's father said to Henry, "What if next year we do French fry cat?" Mudge wagged and wagged and wagged. And that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed this one. The pineapple sofa and the funny lunch. So there were 3 chapters here. There's 3 boxes on your worksheet. The first chapter was called Mother's Day. So I would write maybe something like, first, Henry was playing kickball, and then he remembered that Mother's Day was coming up. That next, he went home, and him and his dad went shopping. I won't give you all the answers, but 3 chapters. Think about your 3 boxes, use your transition words, and I will talk to you Monday for another read aloud.